Here we go, boys. It's your boy Zeke, through it live and direct. Ready to call one here. Tennessee, Miami, number 15 versus 24. Let me know if you guys are here today. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe, because we got some Friday Night Lights action here. CS6 in full effect mode. League first, 15 minutes on the first. And Tennessee is going to start with this one. A little upset they didn't come out in their whites. I thought I changed that to white, but we are going to get a green-orange game. So if you guys are checking this one out, we got Jaden Young going to start this one off on the offensive side of the ball. What do you guys have in this one? Do you have an upset on the way? Miami coming off of a fresh bye week, but just before that, they did see themselves come out victorious against a UCLA team that was on a run. Here's Jaden getting rid of it, and he's going to throw it right out of bounds. Here's Jaden. Oh, he almost throws a pick. Jason Duncan right in the middle. Here's Jaden, going to take the snap out of the gun. Sophomore QB from Georgia. Get it over to Reno Hightower. Going to be shy. 4th and 2 here, and Miami's going to be getting the ball to start their offensive night. Get this game kicked off for these Hurricanes, as the Vols not really able to do anything on that first drive, coming up short. Miami going to be returning this kick down to about the 27, as we will get a fresh look here at Eric Alcorn. Remember, it's been about a week since we've seen him last. Having a pretty solid season, 1,036 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Started off a bit rocky in this series, but he did start to pick it up. Had a nice night against UCLA recently. But here he is now, starting under center. Is going to go hand off to Allen. Remember, Miami made a slight change here in the lineup, as Allen and D12 going to be sharing carries here. You're going to see Allen up the middle again. Going to be a first down, and they might have made the right call. They're going to go with 28 as their starting running back. But they're mixing it up a bit with D12 in certain lineups and formations here, as the Hurricanes look to keep things rolling. Rocking the greens tonight. Looking fresh. Here's Alcorn dropping back. Going to be looking, dumps it off. Going a lot of Allen. Heavy Allen action tonight. Here's Alcorn under center. Got Allen in the backfield. Handoff. Allen again. They're going to be milking the running back tonight. So Tennessee's going to have to lock in, as you see guys like Diesel up the front. Rick Diesel in the box. Here he is again, pointing out. Eric going to spread it. Empty backfield. Gets rid of it. He's got a man, Aiden McKenzie on the catch, but Arrell Matthews on the stop. You know I always got to point out when Arrell makes a play. Ever since that ball he gave up, I got to keep my eye out open. Big ups to everybody in the comments, in the chat section. I see everybody coming in. Lido, Elijah, Carter, Dalen, Mitchell, Brandon James, Kong Morris, Armani Falana, who's currently looking to have himself a day tonight for the Miami Hurricanes, setting up as their receiver here, having a pretty nice season so far. The transfer coming over from Arizona State. So he's definitely balling out right now, as we get this handoff to Matty King. Get us started off, freshman. Why don't you hit the outside? They couldn't bring him down. Running like a madman. Matty King, he had 1 week where he felt they didn't utilize him correctly. Came out, was an absolute beast last week, or I'd say 2 weeks ago now. Here he is again. Dime. They're going to find Diggs across midfield, right on the 50, right on the nose. Oh my goodness, Jaden Young putting it out there for him to go just dive and get it. Devontae Diggs on the reception here. 1st and 10 on the 50. Tennessee driving down the field, trying to keep this drive going. Here's Jaden dumping it off. Nicely done. Going to find this tight end coming across the middle of the field here for another 1st down on the 31. Here's a handoff to Matty. Oh, breaks off a man, stiff arm. This kid is pretty good. Freshman running back here, getting a little physical. In the gun is Jaden Young. Letting it fly. Got him. Devontae Diggs is locked in right now. Going to be just shy of a touchdown. Going to get him down on the 1-yard line, but he's already up to 45 yards, and I just seen the spiral. Just a great ball there. You can almost see that it was on the money, that he must have seen something out there on the field, and he sure did. He's seen a wide open Devontae Diggs. 1st and goal on the 1. Let's see if they go to Matty King to close this drive out. No, they're going to go with the pressure coming, though. Those bigs up there for Miami. You got guys like Ice Washington there on the rush. Just had him harrying up there. Coming in strong is Najee Ruby. That's the guy they've been waiting for. Is Hulk going to be there on the denial, but they wanted to see more of number 4. And he shoots out off the line there and puts tons of pressure on Jaden Young. They're going to finally go to Matty King, but he's not going to get it done. The front line of the Hurricanes, too strong, too aggressive. Going to force him to kick a field goal here. As you see, just gets right between the line, lifts Matty and buries him. Goodness. Miami's defense in the greens. They're mean and green. They're going to give up 3 points here, but they did stop the touchdown from taking place, playing some high alert, red zone, goal line defense. Just really just stopping anything Tennessee had. Putting heavy pressure on QB, putting heavy pressure on the running back. But now we're going to get another look at Eric Alcorn. See if he can capitalize off the defensive effort. Even though they gave up 3 points, defense held it down at the line. And now he's got to come out and do his part. Oh, man, I see a sock glitch going on here. with different updates come many glitches. Eric Alcorn rocking the yeah, I don't know what I want to call that one yet. The no ankles. he said no socks. Said take my ankles off too. Here he is, shotgun, letting it go. Oh, almost threw an interception to RFL Matthews. Matthews has been on the prowl last couple of weeks here after giving up that touchdown. He has been locked down. Here's Eric again, dropping back, turning it, taking it himself, finds some room, takes the hit and going to be shy. 4th and 1, Tennessee looking to get the ball back. Here comes the punt. Another 3-and-out situation for the Hurricanes. Tennessee playing some great defense just like Miami. Gonna have to finally find out which of these offenses can get things rolling tonight. Seeing Jaden Young and his guys come back out onto the field here. Hightower up to 255 yards on the year. Dotson up to 229. So he's got 2 guys over 220. Flag on the play. Looks like it might be a free one. Savage. Xavier Savage going to be there on the stop. Definitely had an offsides though, so on Najee Ruby. This young freshman, very eager to get to the quarterback, as you can see from the last time he was on the field. So he's going to pick up the offsides there and try to figure this one back out, as he does line back up in the box with Jason Duncan and Jaden Young out of the gun, going to Matty K. Matty in the outside, tries to stiff arm. Look at this kid run. He's a very tough runner, and again, he's also no ankles today. So that's something that we've got to address. in the next coming games here on the mod. Here's Maddie again, getting out there. Look at him with the spin. Oh boy, this kid is agile. He's shifty. He's elusive. Talk about shaking and spinning out of the ankles, literally. Another handoff, but he stopped in his tracks. Jacquees Edwards with a little bit of help from Jason Duncan, not having it. Starting off in the gun. Jaden Young taking the snap. Turning, letting it fly, nothing. Big ups to the Green Ranger in the building, Jordan Granger. Stopping by, showing some love. Last year's Mackey Award winner, Heisman, to be exact. Good luck to you, brother. Here's Jaden. Got some room, got it to Diggs, and he's taken down. Going to be stopped 4th and 9 on the 30. I do believe they'll be able to kick another field goal here, however, just to put this lead up a little bit more. As he lines up on the 30 here, trying to go up 6-0, almost blocked, but it's going to be money. Tennessee up 6-0. Trying to pull together some games, trying to put together a string of games, a string of wins. They've started off a bit sluggish this season, but they are at the 2-2 mark. Coming off a big-time win they desperately needed last week. And here they are again, trying to pull off, you know, ranking-wise, it wouldn't seem like much of an upset. Actually, it isn't an upset if Tennessee wins, but just status-wise, prestige, and culture-wise, picking up a win against this Miami team would be pretty good here on the road. Here we go. We have Eric Alcorn setting up in the gun, has it empty backfield. Even D12 is lined up. Going over the top, little floater action. It's going to be no good. It's going to go for Armani Falana, so we're going to see ourselves a battle of number ones, Falana and Trayvon Knox Jr. So he wanted a user-on-user battle. You're going to get it. Here's Eric dropping backs. Got some nice blocking. Going to take it himself. He's going to... smart man. He's seen Rick Diesel and decided to go for the slide. He's going to pick up his 3 and head on to the next play here. 3rd and 7. Trying to keep this one going. You got Knox Jr. and Falana down here at the bottom of your screen. Here's Eric. Going to go to the flats outside. Got AJ, but Allen not able to get it done. Tennessee coming down, making the big-time stop, and another 4th down and short. Both of these teams finding themselves in a lot of 4th and short situations. You got to think these kids have got to start stretching and reaching for that 1st down. Here we go. Well, I'm just saying, if you think about it, Miami has been a pretty high-ranked team, highly regarded team over the last forever. So I'm just meaning in terms of series in totality. Obviously, it wouldn't be an upset tonight as Jaden tried to... Man, this kid, Xavier Savage, is most certainly on his job. Here he is, started under center. Jaden got him quick, cross the middle. Devontae Diggs looking at a 3rd and 5. And again, another short situation. Let's see if Young can get this ball moving. Here he is again against this tough Miami defense. Oh, he has Diggs wide open for a 1st down. Devontae Diggs is getting loose on this secondary. It seems like they cannot locate this guy. Look at he and Doc going at it in each other's faces. User submits, going at it is the best. Devontae Diggs is finding lanes all day right now because they're picking apart this defense, just those two. Been his main target. Here's Jaden again. Going to be the last play of the 1st, over the top. Trying to go to Devontae once more, but it's going to be Xavier Savage and Polk. Both of these guys are really putting on a display as Tennessee actually is going to be able to sneak off one more play due to that deflection and the clock stoppage. Here's going to be a handoff to Matty. He's going to get stopped. Kind of ran into his own blockers, Polk and Edwards there on the takedown as we end the 1st quarter. Let's get those 2s in the chat. Fellas, how you guys feeling so far about this game early on? 6-0 Tennessee lead so far in this ball game. Friday night action in RFL College Series 6, guys. Week 5, we're live. Jaden Young coming out strong. Second quarter top. Let's see what he has. Taking a snap. He got pressure coming, and Ice Washington with the sack. And it's about time we start seeing these Miami bigs take full control of the defensive unit. These guys have got to make an impact if they want this team to win ball games, and doing plays just like that, making plays like that, is going to be what these guys need. Now they just need Eric Alcorn to come out here and lock in on the offensive end. Pretty nice return there. Get it down to the 31, so they've been having some nice field position, some nice consistent punt returning from the Hurricanes here tonight so far. Oh, D12 burst into the outside. Oh, jukes in. Finally tackled by Quentin Collins. But D12 just had to remind him who he is. Sophomore running back. He said, I got to take advantage of each attempt, each rush I get. D12 on the move. Got him down to the 44. Here come the Hurricanes. Eric out of the gun, gonna go back to Deshaun, just throws him down. But he's taken down by a second man here. Coming over is McDonald. But that first defender definitely got handled. Starting off under center, 2nd and 10 on the 44 is Eric Alcorn. Gonna be dropping back for a pass here. Let's see what he does. Been throwing into some heavy traffic lately, but he gets rid of it. 3rd and 10, 4 for 7 right now for Alcorn. Trying to prolong this drive, maybe get it even closer for a field goal here to get some points on the board. Let's see if he can get this Friday night started. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to get it done, as Herring there for the sack. And this Miami offense is going to continue to struggle here in week 5, as they figured it out last week, putting up over 40 points on the board. But right here, just struggling to get some points against this Tennessee defense early in this game. Still in the first half of play. Eric Alcorn going down. Down goes 14. And it's going to push him well out of field goal range at this point. Looking at a 4th and 23 going back to the Vols. How are we feeling about Eric Alcorn as we start this week 5 off for Miami? How are we feeling about Jaden Young? This kid, Matty King, is special. I do believe this kid has the talent to really do something in the RFL, because the way this kid runs the ball is pretty amazing. I got to keep an eye out on this kid. Scouts, if you're in here, you might want to take a look as Jaden Young rolls out to the right, finds Charlie Dotson. Xavier Savage on the takedown. It's just the no ankle game. Jaden in the gun. Going to fake the handoff. Going out to his right. Letting it fly. Oh, overshoots Charlie. And it feels like Savage is just a part of every pass play there is. He's celebrating on every play possible. Is Jaden going to have to let it fly again? 3rd and 4. He's going to pick up a first, and none other than Devontae Diggs digging into the defense right now, because 6 for 68 is crazy first half action for Diggs. Going to be the handoff to Matty. Matty has some room, taken down. Matty King coming in 3rd, stepping into this game 3rd in the nation in rushing yards. Going to be taken down here. Handoff to Matty. Matty up the middle, has space, tries to stiff arm Dock, but he's not able to get it done. Savage ultimately coming over for the help, and he's up to 71 yards now in just 10 rushes. So this kid is definitely looking to climb the ranks. And I'm sorry, he's sitting number 7 right now in the nation, but as a freshman, he's a top 3 rock toter. Here he is again. The fake. Running off to the left, Najee with the pressure. Oh my, 9 for 18. Jaden Young is seeing a lot of big-time pressure from Najee Ruby tonight. This kid's trying to make a statement. Didn't get a chance to suit up last week, but this kid's coming out on fire tonight. Number 4. Another dagger over to Diggs. 3rd and 4 now for the Vols, as they continue to try to push the ball downfield, having a little bit of success here. On the 47 is Young out of the gun. Oh, the pressure is strong. Porter Jr. picking up the sack, bringing up a 4th and 13. And every time Miami is looking a bit down on the possession, they get a big-time play defensively, mostly on the quarterback. Another 3 and out. Eric Alcorn stepping back out, and the good old Miami faithful, they just begging this kid to get it together. Coming over from West Virginia, transfer. Going to be stopping, dropping back, dumping it off here to, I believe that's going to be Wolf Wilson on the reception. Want to pick up 3 yards on the play, looking at a 2nd and 7 on the 16. D12 finding some room, skating his way to a first down. 32 yards now for Drashawn McKnight, letting the defenders know, pointing him, it's a finger in his face right now, telling him, you can't stop me. Allen going to be coming back in right now. They're going to go right to him, and he's lifted, buried. 2nd and 10. Eric Alcorn in the gun. He might want to try to air it out here. This run game is getting shut down. 3rd and 8 now. Allen gaining a couple of yards on the play. Now they decide to empty it out, and Eric Alcorn's going to have to will this drive himself. Here he is with some time, and the pressure's on, trying to get rid of it out of bounds. Eric Alcorn just 5 for 9, not looking too hot tonight, as this kid just simply cannot get it going. Just trying to find some type of fluidity in this offense. The defense is spectacular, but this offense has just not been able to move down the field. Oh my gosh. Yo, these hits are... Oh man, Matty King up to 402 on the season. 100 rushes, 2 touchdowns for number 3 freshman running back for Tennessee. One of those defensive, gritty games. Hand off to Matty. Matty's going to have some room on the outside. Savage! Did you see his man try to block him, and he just broke through the block and still made the play? 2nd and 6 here for Tennessee, is Matty King able to pick up 4 on that play. Going right back to Matty, cutting up the middle, taken down once more. Jason Duncan getting fired up. Sophomore linebacker. 3rd and 4, Jaden Young. He's looking, got it to Matty. Matty's going to stretch and catch, and a first down. Matty King, one of the most explosive freshmen in the nation. This kid makes plays. Look how he just gets it right there. Got to reach out, snag it, bag it. Excuse me, no ankles, I'm coming through. 1st and 10 now on the 47. Here come Tennessee. Under center here is Jaden Young. Going back to Matty, up the middle. Ice jumps on his back, takes him down. Just a 2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8. Coming up on just 2:30 here left in the first half of play as Jaden will go with the fake. Here's the pressure, Ice Washington, followed by Jacquees Edwards. Too much pressure. Did he help them up? Oh my gosh, look at the chippiness. Look at him. Oh boy, it's getting crazy out here right now. It's getting crazy. They're teaming up. They're sending the goons. He lifted him off his feet. He said, get up. And then he talked in his face. This is just outrageous. The disrespect of the Miami defense is getting out of control. Jaden Young's got to do something. Heading out to the side. He's scared. He's scared. He's knocked down again. He's flustered. This Miami defense has got to be in a discussion. They're trying to work their way up with OSU and those guys, because I was saying earlier, I haven't seen a lot of plays being made by this Miami line. I was very disappointed in these first few weeks. I thought they were going to eat, but this is the type of game that I expected from them all year long, and it just might have turned around. The tables have turned. Oh my, have they turned? Is Eric Alcorn going to receive a little bit of the same medicine? A little bit of the same medicine as Tennessee, not letting up neither. Another sack here on Eric Alcorn, having another tough night. Quasi Garland coming up with the sack, pushing these guys back to a 2nd and 23 as Miami trying to get on the board just before the half. This line not doing a great job tonight of holding up for their quarterback. Here he is again, stepping back out, 2nd and 23 on the 14. Let's see if they can put something together. Here's Eric Alcorn taking a shot. Has his man. No! Trayvon Knox Jr. knocks it away from Armani. Falana had it in his hands. No way he dropped that. Wow, I know we're going to be talking about that one. Chat, I need to hear about it. What is happening? Is that clamps or just a drop ball? What's going on? Trey Knox Jr. all over Falana right now as they knock him down at the 37. Matty King being the highlighted player here for Tennessee all night long. Freshman running back, as Jaden Young, sophomore transfer from Georgia, filling in for his brothers. Trying to take over before his footsteps, but he hears footsteps and he lobs it up. Oh, what a play! Reno Hightower, Jaden Young with the rainbow. Oh my goodness. Gets out of the pressure and able to lob it up. Lob City, my boy goes up for the catch. Reno Hightower. Again, Jaden, another dime. Dotson on the board. Charlie Dotson for a touchdown. Tennessee, here they come. The Vols trying to turn their season around. Charlie Dotson burns him. Udo not able to get there in time as he watches Charlie walk into the end zone for 6. Charlie Dotson, no ankles tonight. Matty King, no ankles. 13-0 lead here for Tennessee. And here comes the Udo pick on. Hey, man. I'm just going to stay out of this one. 13-0 ball game. First half is coming to a close. 41 seconds, and Eric Alcorn going to be stepping out onto the field for yet another attempt at a solid drive. Getting it over here to AJ. Oh, what the block. Got to check on Rick Diesel after that block. Clock steady ticking. Here's Eric. Going to get it over. Oh, Trey Knox. We got to talk about this kid. If the scouts look, even Armani's letting him know. You know what? Good defense, brother. Pretty good defense. This kid's been all over Falana. I don't think we've seen anyone slow Falana down this season so far. He's been their brightest spot on offense, and he's having a dark day right now against Trey Knox Jr. Here's Eric going back to that matchup and not able to get it. Armani not even able to get over there as Trey Knox letting him know this side is all jacked up, my guy. There's nothing going on over here. You might as well stop looking this way. 4th and 10. Here comes another punt. Oh, man. This dude can kick. Oh, boy. Got him down to the 28 here. Is Jaden going to probably get off the last play of the half as he gets it to Maddie. Maddie looking at some heavy pressure here. Is Doc on the takedown. That's going to do it for our first half of action here, guys, is Miami going into the halftime down with a score of 13-0 by Tennessee. We're going to go ahead and take another look here at our games coming up for the rest of the week, guys. This is our Friday Night Lights showdown right now between Miami and Tennessee. Pretty big time game for both of these programs. Both of these programs really need this victory tonight. 13-0 ball game. That means a lot can happen. Again, Super Saturday coming up for you guys tomorrow. We got a few great games coming up that you guys can tune in. Washington looking to get their first win of the season. Utah and Oregon State looking to have a great game. Oregon State coming off 2 back-to-back tough losses. They don't want to fall to another one. Another game from UNC Florida should be pretty big time. Penn State, UCLA, a big-time sleeper. Iowa, Michigan State, another sleeper game. And then, of course, our Saturday night showdown. We're going to close out with Michigan and Texas. Also moving on to Monday with USC Oklahoma. I hope you guys make sure you tune in tomorrow for Super Saturday. And we're going to go ahead and get back into the second half of things. Let's get those threes in the chat, fellas, as we kick this one off. And luckily, we're kicking it off to the home team here. So the Hurricanes will have an immediate shot at getting back into this ball game. This is something they cannot blow. This would be a perfect chance for them to start off this half. 13-0 ball game, 15 ticks on the clock. Let's get it going. 15 minutes strong. Alcorn finding some room. Got him. Wilson, he's going to take a shot, but he's going to hold on for a big-time gain under heavy pressure from QB and tight end. Look at that pressure. Got rid of it. And then look at this pressure from Quentin Collins. Bang. Just levels him, but he's able to hold on to the football and give Miami a nice little charge there coming out of the tunnel. That's exactly what they needed. Down on the 49, 1st and 10 now. Wolf Wilson getting his second tough snag of the night. Going to be a play action fake here. Oh, wide open Armani Falana. He's finally going to get loose. They had to line him up on the other side and give him a clean route across the middle. Smooth open. Oh, my goodness. Look at the gap there. Nobody in sight. Look at him rocking the pinks. Oh, boy, got the pink Nikes on tonight. It's February, isn't it? Here we go. Alcorn going to be out of the gun here. Oh, the pressure's on, and it's on for real. Sacked down by Jenkins. Going to be sacked down. 2nd and 20, just when the Hurricanes thought things were looking good. But they're still in great position here. On the 28, Eric Alcorn's just got to find the way. He's going to go off to his left here, get it out. Going to be out of bounds. 8 for 16, 82 yards for Eric Alcorn as he tries to look to heat up some sort of way. D12 going to line up with him here in the backfield. Here's Alcorn looking, takes the sack. Why he just didn't dump it off? See, that in those situations, it's all on the QB. You got to get your traits together. You got to get it going because he should have had the awareness to just go ahead and dump that ball off the D12 right there to avoid the sack. But what does he do? He turns his back and he runs backwards and takes one. Oh my goodness. Drashawn McKnight popping up in the chat. What's going on, brother? 13-0 ball game. Miami looking to get some points on the board. Going to go for the long field goal here. Going to be up, and it's going to be good. The Hurricanes getting their points there. 3 points. Maybe that'll set the tone for the rest of the night. The defense has been pretty stellar. Gave up a pretty tough possession last time out. I mean, Tennessee had a couple of dimes thrown from Jaden where those guys were going up and getting it. So props to the receivers of Tennessee right now, and even tight end and Charlie Dotson. Just two incredible passes. That one to Reno Hightower going up high to get that one, and then the dot over to Dotson. So Jaden Young finding, oh, with the juke, Matty King. But he's taken down by Savage and the likes of Doc. Both of these guys getting at it. I do believe these are some of the best safeties and corners still in the nation, just getting back into the backfield and making tackles and getting stops. These two guys know how to get it done. Here's Jaden Young again looking, has some time, but here comes the pressure. Ice Washington, Najee Ruby, these guys are pests. 2 sacks, 2 tackles. Goodness, Jaden Young can't get a second. When he does get a second, he does make the right read. I will say that, but right now, Ice, look, he jumped on him, put a knee in his chest. Oh my goodness, look at this. Ugh. Little move on him real quick. Oh man, talk about big time defense from the front line. This kid tried to stomp on him through the air. 3rd and 18 here. Jaden Young trying to get his team out of this mess, and more pressure. Oh my goodness. Just throws it out barely in the nick of time. This kid, Ice Washington, is not playing fair. He's trying to demolish him. I don't know what's going on, but they've got it out for this quarterback. They want this guy to go down. And they're doing it in just the most reckless ways. What a nice return for Miami. Eric Alcorn, if you're out there listening, your defense is doing everything they can. Your return special teams is doing everything they can. You're starting to drive at the 40. Get it done. Here we go. Another drive. Another 1st and 10. Another chance for Eric Alcorn. Down on the 40. As CP and Lido looks on. Oh no, the shot! All right, it's gonna be breaking up. Aiden McKenzie, intended receiver there, almost had him over top. Here comes Alcorn again. Oh my goodness, the pressure was so, oh, wait a minute. Well, I mean, we do have a lot was going on in that play. We had a fake. Yeah, that definitely looked like a holding because something happened there, even at the line. I thought he was going to get sacked off a handoff. I don't know what went on right there with that line. That line is pretty questionable at this point because that was outrageous. Here's 3rd and 18 for Miami, and again, I believe they started this drive at the 40, and somehow we're at the 50 here. All right, here's D12 trying to stiff arm himself back to the 41. They go, and looks like they might be able to squeeze in another 3 points, which would be perfect for this team here, right at the midfield, a little above here. Oh my, this is good. This is good. Take the points. Get off the field. Get the defense back on the field ASAP. Maybe they can start making, generating some offense, generating some points. Maybe we can see Savage get an interception. He's been playing pretty physical. They need some type of turnover right here is Miami. They definitely need a defensive surge. This kid, Matty King's been playing some great football so far. Jaden Young, when he has had time to throw the ball, he's been making the right reads all night. Let's see what he does. Hand off to Matty. Matty's going to get out to the left, has a block. Oh, has a juke. Oh, this kid is tough. Kenzo Udo almost had the initial tackle, but he was juked there. Still has his ankles intact. Here's Matty taken down. 3rd and 9, and Miami's defense just incredible. Yeah, that's a tough kicker over there for Miami for sure. Here's Jaden Young looking, got to get out of there, throws it, lets it fly. Oh, and there's the pick I've been looking for. I feel like I called it, but I didn't know it was going to be the good old Kenzo Udo. And that's a way to respond to the adversity. Kenzo, snag him. Look how he stretched. It was really a snatchy though. Look at the stretch, and then he did a toe drag. Okay, he got a little swag. Kenzo. That's how you silence the haters. Talk to him, Dalen. You get picks, but then you pray on your QB to get the job done. Oh, nice. Oh, almost a nice block. I thought D12 was going to get the block there, but it was still a nice scramble off to the left side here. You got a 2nd and 5. And there they got the stop we were looking for. The turnover that Miami was. Oh, my gosh. Just bodies him. Is he okay? Kenzo Udo picking up his first pick of the game, or the season, I should say. As Eric Alcorn under center, dropping back, looking, has a blocking room. He needs to get it to Aiden McKenzie for the first down. And here come the Hurricanes. He's swimming on the ground. He's ready to go. Aiden McKenzie. No, Arrell Matthews did not get the stop, but he's still going to flex a little bit for the home crowd. 13-6 ball game. 2 field goals in for Miami. They're looking to go ahead and put a cap on this drive as Eric, oh, nice mobility in the pocket. Not able to get anybody. Trey Knox Jr.'s letting it be known. It is shut down over here. All they need is a touchdown here. And this is going to maybe turn out to be one of those close. Well, 3rd and 10. I'm not sure about that one, E. Going to start this one off in the gun on the 47. Miami stuck at this spot. I feel they've been stuck at this midfield. Gets rid of it. Heavy pressure. Oh, Trey Knox going to let up another pick. It's going to be 2 picks dropped. Is trying to get it over to RHC. This kid Knox, if the scouts are watching you, looking for a young cornerback to make plays, you got to be keeping an eye out for number 1 on Tennessee, because this kid's definitely locked in right now. I mean, he's just itching for a pick 6 at this point. I feel like Eric Alcorn might as well go ahead and just make the deal, finalize it, because he's teasing him with this pick. Got a flag on the play. I think they got Charlie. I believe it was going to be Charlie Dotson on that one. 1st and 15. And Jaden's going to dump it to Maddie. Maddie's going to have all the room to work. Finally, Savage able to get in there for the takedown. 14 for 25 on the night for Jaden Young. Miami trying to keep this game close as possible with defense. That's going to be their best bet as you see they burst through the line. Look at them go. As you see Polk getting back there with Jacquees Edwards. This Miami defense, they have yet to slow down. As much as they've been on the field here tonight, they are keeping it coming. More pressure. Jaden's going to take it himself. He finds the room he needs. High knees. They kill me with the high knee run. Head back, knees high. First down, Jaden. Here he is, off to the races, tucks it. Then he runs, head back. Yes, chest high, knees. Oh, man. 1st and 10 on the 45. Going to be the handoff to Maddie, but Ice Washington all over it. This kid is a beast. We got to start looking at him on that top list. Definitely on that freshman list. Oh, my goodness. I mean, how many plays has he made tonight? Here's Reno Hightower. Here's Jaden in the shotgun, trying to keep this drive going here. He's rolling out to the right. There's Ice. He tried to avoid Ice as much as possible. He didn't want nothing to do with Ice Washington, and he was still able to throw a dot over to Matty King. Matty King just very serviceable. He can run the football. He can catch it and make plays. Got to be keeping an eye out for this kid as his stock continues to rise. They're going to go with Matty again. And he's going to find 4 yards on the play. 87 yards now. So this kid's working on a 100-piece. Can I get my rushing yard meter out? Let's see what the meter's looking like. What are we looking for Matty King to get tonight? Is it over 100? Over $120? How do you feel? Pressure coming. Oh, Jason Duncan just takes him down. I just knew he was going to get taken down on one of those handoffs. Just too slow to get that one off there. And he's going to pay. 3rd and 12. Shotgun action for Jaden Young. Coming up just under a minute. Oh, my goodness, the pressure. Yo, guys, where'd this kid come from? Is he out there in those Florida waters? Ice Washington. And then he just talks to him with such just vile and disrespect in his face. I mean, can they keep the man off their quarterback? Keep him off of him, please. You got to, at some point, you got to just take it personal in their kicker with an excellent punt here. Going to put him down at the 15. He's having one of those Tyler Jones, Wyatt Harris type of nights as Claxton there on the sack. And this has just been a day for the defensive linemen. These defensive ends are having a night. Friday night lights, the big guys are out to play. And they are getting sack after sack. It is getting really crazy out here right now for these offensive line and these quarterbacks. They are working. Let's get those 4s in the chat, guys, as we come up on our final quarter of action on Friday night. It's going to be a safety. That's something that Miami was hoping they could probably pull off at this rate. But Tennessee's defense is going to get some points on the board, and Eric Alcorn is going to pay the ultimate price. All of these sacks going to amount to a safety. Down goes 14. Just got out of there a little too slow. Eric, you got to realize the pressure just a bit quicker than that. Rolled out a little too flat-footed. Had to pay for it. Tennessee back in action. 15-6 ball game. Still a lot of time left for the Hurricanes. Tennessee not really showing too much promise on offense. Let's just say that. This Miami defense has been pretty shut down, so I'm not too sold on the idea of this one being over. Here's the handoff to Matty. Matty, take it down. Going to get to him quick. Just 1 yard on the play, 2nd and 9. Coming up on 14 minutes left in the ball game. Defensive showdown at its best. Jaden, oh my, the pressure's coming. Oh, I thought he was going to try to get the pick. You might just reach out. You might find yourself going home. 3rd and 8. Big time play here. Jaden taking the snap, looking. Oh, and there's the pick. I don't know how I'm calling these. At this point, I don't know. But Savage gets the interception that I was waiting for. I called his number, and he answered. 1st and 10. This defense is trying its hardest, its best to give this team a win. But will the offense step up? Will they step up? This is getting out of hand. Alcorn, the pressure is on, my guy. I understand. It's been a rough night. But the defense is giving you chance after chance. It's on the starting out the 28. Here's the fake. He's got time. Plenty of time. In fact, a dime to Armani Falana. Touchdown. I mean, goodness. I couldn't have called a better sequence. Thank you. Here come the Hurricanes. Armani Falana, the brightest spot in this offense, rocking the pinkies tonight. The pink Nikes. Touchdown. Hurricane. Let's have a night, shall we? 15, hoping to be 13 ball game. I'm ready. I've been in the booth all night just waiting for that Miami touchdown because now we have ourselves a game, gents. 15-13, 13-26. Oh boy, here we go. Both teams looking a bit interesting right now. Little on, little off. Here's Jaden Young going to start this drive off. 1st and 10 out of the gun. Let's see what he has here. Has some nice blocking. Has Matty King out to the races. Oh, jukes Savage. Going to get a rare juke on Savage, but Polk is there for the takedown, bringing up a 2nd and 4. This kid, Armani Falana, I'm still thinking about that last touchdown. He's the comeback king. He's able to run routes and come back on you. Oh, here's Matty King, 3rd and 1. And Tennessee's going to have a shot here, but we know that Miami front line is known to put a stop to a few desires. Here's Jaden, and then this desire indeed will be stopped. 4th and 3, and the Hurricanes back in business. The Canes are back in business, and this defense has been putting on one of the best defensive displays I've seen from top to bottom, from 1st quarter to 4th quarter. No let-ups. This defense has been truly amazing. Truly amazing. When they need it, when their number's called, they finally got the offense revved up. The engines are rolling. They're hot. Eric Alcorn finally got him a dime to Falana for touchdown. Let's see how they respond to getting the stop that could possibly put them up here with a field goal. Of course, a touchdown, but all they need is 3 to take the lead here. They're going to send Falana and Aiden off to the bottom of your screen here. I don't know. They're in sync right now. If you take a look down there. Here we go. Oh, nice dime. Had him wide open. And uh-oh, I think this is the Eric Alcorn that we got in week 3 when they put up 40 points on UCLA. This just might be the Alcorn we've been looking for all night. 1st and 10 on the 42, and here we go. Going to be the fake again. Here's the pressure coming, and he got him. Good. 2nd and 15. Tennessee not letting up. They said they still got a couple of more guys there on that line to get it done. This is one of those games, guys. Very chippy, very defensive. Under center is Eric Alcorn. Gonna go with this tight end again. This kid's been, I like this guy. Number 84, McCormick kid. He's been pretty good at that position, but it's not gonna do much damage in this situation, as we're still looking at a 3rd and 9 for the Hurricanes. Going to be sending AJ outside. He's not able to get to his position, so I'm hoping that he can get his way there. And there's, yep, they're going to get hit with the flag. Allen just not able to get over on his guy there. And there, it's funny how the quarterback's going to be responsible for the penalty when his man himself really just ran into the other guy. 3rd and 14 here on the 38. Very costly flag for Miami. Definitely very costly. But they're going to try to work them way out of it. D12 going to hit the outside off to the races. And this is what he does. 1st down for D12. Put him in the game, coach. He said, put me in the game. The Hurricanes still fighting. D12, the perfect screen. That's what he's made for. He's built for screen plays and getting outside and off to the races. That's going to be his 2nd big-time rush of the night. Coming up clutch right now. Here's Allen getting to the outside, taken down. Just going to be a 4-yard gain on the play. Just 20 yards rushing tonight for Allen on the 38. Been a tough night for him. D12 back in the lineup here. Coming in for the play. 2nd and 6. Here come the Hurricanes. They're going to go to D12. D12 has a block. Oh, he jukes. Might have had a first if he kept it pushing, but he does pick up a solid gain here. Looking at a 3rd and 1, and D12 back out. Looks like coaches liking how Dreshon's running the football right now. They might go just right back to him to pick up the first, and they do. They send the pitch. He has a man to beat. Doesn't get it. No. Why would they choose the pitch? Why? Why not an inside? What? The pitch? You're 1 yard away. Do you realize that the pitch is already setting you back a few yards? Why the pitch? Why? But nonetheless, they are close enough for a field goal, and this could get them the lead here. This is going to be their first lead, I believe, since 3-0. Or actually, no, Tennessee went up 3-0. So this will actually be their first lead of the night with Blankenship reeling it in. 16-15 ball game, and you got to think if you're Tennessee, this would be a very tough one to swallow, this loss, if you do get it, because you were up all game and you finally lost control of the game here in the last quarter, and to lose in such fashion would be a heartbreaker, I know, for the Vols. So this is definitely going to be one of these tight matchups down to the wire, guys. So you make sure you stay tuned. Go grab your popcorn and tune in. We got 6:53 of some madness. Here's Jaden Young going to hand it off. Going to get it to Devontae Diggs, hitting the outside strong. Spins off a man. 1st and 10. Oh, man. Go ahead and sweep. That kid is incredible right now. Diggs having a night for Tennessee. Whether it's a sweep or through the air, he's getting it done, number 8. Here's the fake. Jaden looking to the outside. Gets Dotson, but Kenzo going to take him down. 2nd and 7. Starting under center, Tennessee trying to drive down the field, regain this lead with just a field goal. Oh, Jaden with such great presence in the pocket. Going to get rid of it. But he did get out of that situation, but it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7. It's been a tough night on 3rd downs with the type of pressure. You see Kenzo stepping up on that line. Here comes Ice. He's got one man blocking him. Jaden, get it out to Maddie. Maddie has a block for Dotson. Dotson, nicely done. 1st and 10, and Charlie able to get just enough body on the guy there to block him for Matty King to make the play, and you know he's a playmaker. Let's take a look at it again. Gets it. Dotson rushes over for the block. Yes, sir. 1st down. Jaden Young driving the field, making the plays. All they need is a field goal to regain the lead, but obviously they're going to go for a touchdown, but they can't with that type of oh no, the disrespect is crazy. Wait a minute. 2nd and 9, guys. 15-16 ball game. Jaden Young's going to clear it out, empty it out. What's going to be the set? Here he is going over the top. Got a man, but he's boomed twice. Oh, no. Put him in a blender. Boomed him twice. I wish we could see that back. Did you see the double hit stick? Oh, my gosh. Here comes Ice. Boys racing. The pressure's insane for Miami. I would hate to be Jaden Young right now. I'm thinking about that double hit stick. What in the world? These guys are madmen. Like, what? What? They are not happy. They were very angry on the bus ride. Like, they were upset coming into tonight's action. That week off was, I don't know what took place during that week off, but goodness. I'm talking about this kid, Ice Washington. What in the world has he transformed into? I'm just trying to figure that out. 2nd and 6 on the 17 here. Miami trying to just hold on to the lead. All they have to do is pretty much run this field, and they can really control this clock. Because D12 spinning, rumbling in 3rd and inches. Treshaun McKnight, sophomore running back, been playing some very key football for this Miami offense in the late 4th quarter. Really making the right plays out here, helping this ball club as they get it over to Wolf Wilson down at the 28, 1st and 10. And Miami starting to put together the plays to make Tennessee call those timeouts. Here they are again, going to Allen. Allen stopped. Another timeout being used here by the Vols. Here comes Eric Alcorn stepping up in the 2nd and 10, going back to D12. Oh, D12 putting in the good minutes. Oh, man, 3rd and inches. Again, a hefty run. Here's Falana with the Birdman hands, getting ready for a play. And they go. Oh, Trey Knox Jr. He's been doing it all night. Climbs up and bats it away. He's going to give Tennessee a shot at it. Jaden Young's going to get one final shot at a game-winning drive. But this is not the defense that you want to have a game-winning drive on, because it might not be the case. But let's see if this kid Jaden Young can rise to the occasion. Sophomore transfer from Georgia here, coming in, taking over for the Vols. He has a full field to drive, 13-yard line action. I'm talking a full field here. Let's see him work. He has that pressure also working against him. I'm talking a pressure cooker. Oh, my goodness. They said you want to safety us? Here's a safety for you. Body him. Oh. And you know Ice was on his way, too. Just for safety, for security. Here's number 95 as well. Miami back in full control. Again, another shot. What did I say? You might not be able to get a game-winning drive against this defense, especially starting off on a 13. You might want to wrap it up. 1st and 10, 15, 18, ball game. Eric Alcorn, I mean, listen, you just take care of the football. Just want to say that. On the 27, 2:07 left in this game, and Eric Alcorn goes for the rush, and I'm scared. All right now, good slide. See, those are the plays that get me nervous in the booth up here. Just being a fan of the game in itself, those plays scare me. Like, what are you doing, buddy? Oh man, but here he is, going to play it smart. No more timeouts for Tennessee. And this one just might be over. I assume they're going to go with the kneel or not. 3rd and 5 here on the 33 is Eric Alcorn under center. He's going to go ahead and pass the ball here. See what I mean? See? All right, Eric. You're getting me out of character now. Let's wrap this one up. Because why? Because what are we doing? That was about to be to the crib. You almost threw it. Like, okay, here we go. Tennessee on the return. Oh! They got to get me out of here, guys. I need to get out of here. I'm going to lose my mind. Because Miami's hitting like they playing backyard football. I don't think I'm going to make it out of Miami right now. I can't make it out of Miami. It's heating up. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Guys with no ankles. Heavy hitters. It's pure madness, week 5 action. Friday Night Lights. This is a Friday to remember. All right, 109, and Tennessee still with a chance to win this game, and he's going to go. Got a man, Dotson. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, let's calm it down. Bring it in now. Let's reel it in because this one is far from over. Dotson going to get him down to the 35. No timeout, so you got to go fast. You got to go quick. Got another man, Reno. Time's working against him. They're trying to drive. Here comes Jaden Young again. Just 30 ticks left in the shotgun. He's got to go ahead and let it fly again. He's got some pressure coming his way. Got it. Got rid of it. No good. Broken apart. This number 2 kid's been pretty good all night. I've been peeping Porter Jr. Jaden Young in the shotgun again. Going to have to let it go. Dotson across the middle. I'm not sure that's going to be what you need. Maybe can squeeze 2 more plays in, depending on the outcome here. He's got to start letting it fly to the end zone, and he does. Throw one up top. He has Reno. No good. Just one more play for Jaden Young here. This is going to be it. Friday night on the line. Tennessee, 2-2 record on the line. Miami trying to become 2-2. Both teams fighting. Here's Jaden to the crib. Oh, my goodness. What's going to happen? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I thought he caught it. You remember last week we seen it happen? Look, everybody from Miami was scared. They was that's going to be a game. Lido, you can breathe. Oh boy, Dalen Mitchell, Lidos of the world, the Pokes of the world. You can breathe. Miami, 18-15 victory over Tennessee. What a game. I'm talking about I almost didn't make it out of Miami, guys. This was a tough one for me because I almost lost my mind literally calling this game. So I'm going to get out of here, get through these stats, guys. It was a great Friday night showdown. You guys make sure you check out the pro action going down tonight as well. Tune in, guys. I do want to pull up the schedule because I do want you guys to take a look at the pro games coming up. We got some nice preseason action here. Week 2's continuing. with a nice batch of games called from Smitty himself. And then Sunday premiere games is going down just after we do our Saturday premieres tomorrow. You guys make sure you tune in. Tomorrow's premiere games coming in hot with Mississippi State and Alabama. Remember, Mississippi State, they're those giant killers, so they can definitely get in and go at it with Alabama. But a lot of great games. Make sure you guys tune in, get your comments in. No check-ins, but still go support the games. Go support all the action around the college series. Go support some of your favorite players. Hey, go support a rival. Just go see the competition. But we will be live 10 games strong. 5 at 1 p.m., 5 at 4 p.m., and another one at night. The prime time 9 p.m. showdown. Make sure you guys tune in. It's your boy Zeke. It's been a great one. Great game. Kudos to Miami. 2-2 on the season. 2 in a row. The Canes are back. Or are they? Stay tuned to find out. Peace.